Thank you, Mr. Chairman. That John guy, that's how I'm going to refer to myself when I come to Union County from now on. I do wish that he would have stayed too, and I think the speaker before pointed out that, he noted that the county is a mess, but Union County has a AAA bond rating and is one of the best counties run in the state of New Jersey, and I can say that because of all 21 counties that I do work with. And I also want to take a minute to recognize Bibi, Dr. Taylor, and it feels great to be able to say that I've worked with Bibi probably 20 years or so now in her role as county finance officer with the Improvement Authority, and I can tell you she is widely respected among her peers across the state of New Jersey as a leader. I rely on her on a regular basis for input on legislation and regulations, and I'm just grateful that I've had the opportunity to work with her for this long. With respect to, again, the Office of State Comptroller's report, if I may, and I know that I addressed earlier on the consistency in which these ordinances and resolutions are adopted across the state of New Jersey, with some minor exceptions, like some counties have salary ranges, other counties work in consumer price indexes. They're consistent across the state of New Jersey. And I don't want to rehash that, but what was more alarming to me, I have to tell you, with respect to the Office of State Comptroller's report, is the manner in which they issued the report, the fact that the county or other public bodies that are subject to their investigations have very little dialogue or input into the investigation. And I think most egregious to me is that there's no due process of the law. The Office of State Comptroller issues a report, they come in, they make an investigation, their conclusions, they already have their mind made up what they're looking for. If they find something, they'll make something up. And it's again, alarming to me that a non-elected body has no really controls, no checks and balances are currently in place for the county, for public officials. And I've seen some reports come out in the past 2 or 3 years that have really damaged the reputations of public finance officers and others. And some of those reports, there were things that those folks disputed and just didn't have the resources or wherewithal to dispute. I really hope that, and we're going to urge from the association, the state legislature, to take a look at putting in some type of procedural checks and balances for the Office of State Comptroller. I think the office is important, but I think they've gone too far, and this report for me was really the last straw when I've seen it. So I thank you for your time and consideration, and I'd be happy to answer any questions if I can.
Just a comment, Mr. Donnadio, we've all worked together closely, but just for the record, title, organization you represent.
Sorry, I forgot
public.
that.
No, so everybody
Yeah.
and how
that
many
guy, John,
counties you represent.
It's John Donnadio with the New Jersey Association of Counties. Again, we're a nonpartisan organization that is a resource for all 21 counties in the state of New Jersey.
Thank you for being here.
Great, thank you. My pleasure.
He also goes by that John guy.
That John guy.